What is up, everybody? Noah Kisser back here for a surprise DVD update. I was not planning on buying anything today. I was planning on buying some stuff yesterday, but this one, especially this one right here, was not planned. But I did get two, so let's get into that. So I went to the library and let's just take a look at everything that I have to review for you guys that are, I think, all 2020 titles. That's all that I have to review for you guys over the next week or so. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I also got some more in transit. So I got some watching to do. But I'm also going to show you all of these titles at the end of this DVD update for everybody who is watching this, so you can see what reviews to look forward to and one non-2020 review. So I went down, let's start right here. I got home from the library and the phone rang. So I'm like, cool. So I answer it, and it was the Family Video Manager. And at first I'm like, I've returned everything I've rented from there. Maybe I want a free rental. So I pick up the phone, and she says, hey, I have this title here on sale for $4.99, which is interesting because I go in there multiple times a week. I'm in Family Video probably 2 or 3 times a week, and I had been looking for this DVD in the nearly new $1 section, waiting for this to go on sale because it never went on sale on the new release wall ever. So I'm like, well, maybe it went on sale and some other fan of the movie got it. Well, she actually called me and said, hey, I have this title on sale now for $4.99. So I wanted to call you and ask you, would you like to have first dibs at this? First pick at this, because she thought of me when when she found out that this was on sale. She actually thought to call me, so I went down there, and they have a deal where all the $4.99 stuff is 2 for $8. So I wanted to just look around and see maybe there's something else that I wanted to buy, and there was. Would I have preferred the Blu-rays of these? It didn't matter, really. I don't think there's any special features for them, but I'm going to get what I can get. The DVDs are fine for these, in my humble opinion. These are the only copies that I plan on buying for a good while. Now, if I find them for like maybe $1 or $5 on Blu-ray, then sure, I am going to upgrade. But for right now, I'm happy with the title that I went down for, and also the title that I picked up just to do the deal for $4 a piece. The title I went down for was The Lighthouse. I saw this movie. This was the third movie that I watched this year. The third movie, and I wanted to see this film in theaters, but nobody in my circle wanted to see this movie. Nobody that I'm friends with or that is in my family wanted to see The Lighthouse. They didn't even know what this film was. So I went down there in the freezing cold, walked from my house down to the Family Video, and I was first in line to rent this. And a little interesting story, every single Tuesday they have all the new titles out, right? Well, there's always the same exact guy that goes in there and rents every single thing that he can. Every single thing that he has any interest in, he's down there 11 o'clock every single Tuesday morning. So I thought, well, if I really want to see this movie when it gets released on DVD and Blu-ray, I have to be the first one to grab it, because they only had one copy of this. So my family video only got one copy of this movie in, and it didn't rent well whatsoever. So it went straight to the nearly new section a few months later, and this has not moved. This has not rented hardly at all in the nearly new section, so now I have it on DVD. It does come with the Lighthouse, a dark and stormy tale, audio commentary with co-writer and director Robert Eggers, who I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does next. I really want to see his other A24 film, The Witch. It also comes with deleted scenes, so I'm going to have to watch those very, very soon. I love this movie to death. It is one of the best horror movies I have ever seen. It is definitely in my top favorites. I love The Lighthouse. If you have not seen that movie yet, this man right here, Willem Dafoe, was robbed of an Academy Award nomination last year. He should have won this award, but he wasn't even considered for it. I don't know if it was like some bullcrap reason, but I was looking around and I'm like, what else is on sale that I want right now? Because I'm waiting on quite a few titles to go on sale. I'm waiting on Emma. I'm waiting on Doolittle. I'm waiting on Little Women, Last Moment of Clarity, and a few other titles. So I've been waiting for those titles to go on sale, and then I noticed this. I thought since the Blu-ray was $5.99, do I really need the Blu-ray? No. But I was going to grab the Blu-ray until I noticed it has the same special features, and I'm not a Blu-ray snob. I mean, yes, I love my Blu-rays, clearly, but if I can get the better deal on a used DVD, then fine. So I grabbed Knives Out on DVD. I like this movie a lot. This movie was playing in theaters from November, I think, all the way until February. This was playing for multiple weeks, and I couldn't get anybody to go and see this movie with me either. My friend that goes with me to see some movies has no interest in stuff like The Lighthouse or Knives Out. He's more of like the mainstream horror, the R-rated comedy. So that's why when we go to stuff, it's usually stuff like Pet Sematary, Fantasy Island, Jexy. We went to go and see The Mule. So I mean, that's what he's more into, and you know that I review everything. Talking about reviewing, that is the end of the DVD update. Just these two titles, and that's perfectly fine with me. 2 for $8. And I may get some more stuff this weekend. It depends on what goes on sale. But they did send me a rent one, get one free when I got home. 10 minutes after I got home, I got a text on my phone from Family Video saying, hey, check out this coupon. I'm like, what is it? It said, rent one, get one free. I'm like, you are kidding me. Rent one, get one free is the thing that I had been waiting for. And I can use it on anything. So on Tuesday, I am going down and I'm renting quite a few things. So let's get into what I am reviewing over the next week or two. So for all of you guys who don't have a Family Video, this is the Family Video catalog. So this is what they they pretty much show you, hey, this is what we are getting in on the release days. So, what I am going to be renting is the new Deathstroke movie. The new DC animated movie Deathstroke. But also, I will be renting and reviewing this film right here. Waiting for the Barbarians. Look at that cast. Robert Pattinson and Johnny Depp. That is why I'm going down on that day to rent that. Now, I don't know if I can do it every day, but if I can do it every day, that'll be a miracle. And I will be getting a lot more stuff knocked off. But you're probably going to be like, why aren't you renting something like, say The High Note or Military Wives or something like that? Well, because one, I have The High Note coming to me from my local library, and two, Military Wives is on Hulu. So, let's get into the review stack that I have right now. A lot of this stack is going to grow. So this I am probably watching tomorrow or Sunday. This is The Duff. I've been meaning to watch this one for a long time. I finally own a copy of it, so The Duff is going to be reviewed very, very soon. Epic Pictures sent me a Blu-ray copy of Circus of the Dead. I believe I'm watching this tomorrow. Now, on to the library stuff. So let's pull this out. Get rid of that. This is Lost Transmissions from Gravitas Ventures. These are two that they didn't do any screening links for, because yes, I did ask. And also International Falls. This one I'm actually watching it next. The Call of the Wild. Escape from Pretoria, I think. The Current War. The Photograph. Superman Red Sun. Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. The Way Back. Arkansas. The Invisible Man. And the Rhythm Section. Stay tuned for these and a lot more coming up over the next couple of weeks. So every single day, a brand new review for you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my movie review of The Call of the Wild.